See, again I'm showing there is option from where we'll be getting the data set. Get data. Okay. And also my suggestion is like if any queries in between the class, you can ask me at any point of time. Okay. Please make sure. I'm going with text or CSV file, which I already have the dataset of the dataset which I worked with previously. Okay. See here, I'll be going with, see, this is our data. Just guys, see the data columns and these all things, please. Just for 2 minutes, please observe the columns. Please observe the columns. What were the columns this data set exactly having? There's a Sky Transport Corporation data, corporation data. Here you can see the file name, worksheet ka. From this, see here trip ID. First of all, every time while going into the part itself, we have to study the data itself. We have to study the data means we have to study like which type of which columns were there. These are all things we have to look at. Just look it out. This is about the data and destination state, uh, destination city, delivery date, total miles, loaded miles, shipping cost, what is the shipping cost and how much the revenue they made from the shipping cost and capacity of it and trip type, what kind of trip type that was in, how many checkpoints are there in between. Okay, shipping days, how many days it have taken for the shipping part. Okay, value shipping. Okay, here you can see two dates. You can see ship date is 3 January 2016 and delivery date is 5 Jan 2016. The shipping date, delivery date, and ship dates two. The difference you can see here two. Majority is like everywhere you see two is the difference. Only two is the difference. Category ID of it and customer name. Who is that customer exactly? How many unique? How many are there? Different customers or else like say these were the customers then entire overall in this data. Okay. So there is the ID of it. ID will be differs for the particular product. So what I'll do, I'll go here. First of all, I want to see the, I'll be selecting this stacked column chart. Stacked column chart. See here. In this chart, destination state, just have to drag this. Destination state, revenue here. And what about this fields? X-axis and Y-axis. See, I've directly dragged over here. Again, I'll show you. See. Remove this. Click on this. destination state, revenue again dragging. How it is going here x axis, it is y axis. If I go here, will it works? Let's see now. I'm closing this, selecting this, selecting this, destination state in x axis, revenue in y axis. See, you can see the same observation, there is no difference. I'll go to another page. See. I'll drag it out now here. I've deleted there. See now. Destination state, revenue if I drag into that. The same thing. The same thing. If I, but then where were the values? Where it went? Then there is no option for me to drop another one. Where it was? There is no option to drag me another one. Where it were gone? It won't be able to. Have to click on chart. Then only it will be. If I'm not clicking on the chart, you cannot see this. If I'm cursor, if I after placing my cursor once on the chart, you can see this. See these boxes. Okay, data. Way to drop data boxes. Okay, see trip type. Just see trip type. See. I'm catching this trip type and dropping here legend and dropping here legend. So here already I've shown you the analysis previously. Revenue for this for the destination state. Revenue for the destination state is this much, and separately it is dividing with the trip type. You can see here it is separately dividing with the trip type of it. Separately dividing with the revenue, dividing with the trip type of it. Say this one, international. There is an international. You can see with this color. This color is an international. This is an intercom. There is an domestic. Okay. Normally without this, have dragged here in the legend part. This trip type have taken here in the legend part. That's why sum of revenue by destination state and trip type. Without this, if I'm not using this legend, in this chart we can see only sum of revenue with destination state. That's it. So if I go back, say if I go back here, if you see in this chart, you can see only the sum of revenue by destination state. Here in the legend it was empty. Here in the legend it was empty. When they're showing the data, what exactly happening? Here legend it was empty. We have not done anything to here. This we went back. Here in this chart we have gone with the legend in the trip type. Legend in the trip type. So that's the reason this is a combination of destination state and trip type sum of revenue. Okay, sum of revenue. This is an stacked column chart. Stacked column chart. See, if I want to change the name of it, see, go here title, sum of revenue and heading 3. I'll be giving here Once again, I'll make this to the stacked column check. You can see. Even I can increase the font size also of that. See here it was changed. See, stacked column chart, sum of revenue by sum of revenue by destination destination DSTI. Okay, destination state state and trap type. You can see here it is changing. See, stacked column chart. I have given char, I think. One second. Okay, stacked column chart, sum of revenue by destination state and trip type. Okay, after this after this if I want to change this, like say text color, I can change. If I want to change the text color to the, one second, there it is. One second, one second. Somewhere, okay, cool. Okay, one second. If I go for the subtitle, again it's coming. I don't want this. I can give any name. Subtitle, subtitle, just a video. Okay, after this after this I'll go back. See here it was came. See then where I'm searching for it exactly. See here it came. One second, I'll show you that. Here, if I want to change this to black, here see the color of change. Background should be pink, or else like white. Okay, in this way you can show this. If I want to, if I'm moving, you cannot see the border of this. If I want to see the border of it, go here, general, general, title, where it is, visual, sorry, visual. One second, where it is, visual borders. General, I have to search it out. Go here, visual border. Click on it. You can see the border, visual border. Okay. Without that, normally if I'm not going visual border, it looks like normally. If I'm going with visual border, it looks like this. The border it's going to show you in the border way. Okay. This is about the one chart. How it have taken normally, what it does means normally how it calculates. Here if you see how it have taken. What it does normally, see here, suppose if you have this, how it takes means, here in the unique states were this. Among this column, unique states were this. I'll give you one example of this. Unique states were this. I'll write here IA, IL, IN, MI, OH, WA. Okay. Unique states were this. So what it have done? What it have done? It goes to the revenue part. Revenue of this entire state, wherever this IS state is there, wherever this IS state is there, it sums up the revenue. Suppose here in IA 200 is there. Suppose it likes this. One second, I'll show you. See, suppose I'll give you this example. States revenue: Delhi, Telangana, AP, Delhi. One second, guys. My request, please. One second. ఒక్క నిమిషం guys. కాల్ తిమ్మిరెక్కింది అంటారు కదా. One second. One second, just give me a minute. కొంచెం 1 second. Sorry, అనుకోలేదు. Unfortunately, it happened. 1 second. One second. Sorry. Okay, see. Suppose these were the states: AP, MP, and again Delhi, again AP is there. Suppose. Considered in place of states, I'll go with this very simple example. It will be clear for you. A, A, B, B, A, B, B. I'll take another A, B, B, C, C. States. If revenue is like here 100, 200, 300. Here 100, 200. Here also 100, 200. And how this visual works, how Power BI is taking, we are saying how that Power BI is taking guys. Okay, cool. See, after this, what it does normally, if you go with the sum of A, if I take this sum, mean, max, count, average, these were aggregation functions. These were called as an aggregation functions. Aggregations. Functions. Now we are doing group by operation. Now we are doing group by operation. How it works normally. See here, A, B, C. Sum of A. What is sum of A? Any one of you please? In this particular table. What is sum of a 3, 4, 5, 600? Minimum of a 100. Maximum of a 300. Count of a 3. Average of a 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 by 3. That is an 6 by 3, 200. Okay, 200. 3. Again 3. Sum is 3. Minimum is 100 in B. Maximum is 200. Count is 2. Average is 300 by 3. 300 by 2, 150. Here again 100. Sorry, here again 300, 100, 200 to 150. Same in this way only this kind of chart works. For that states, here sum of revenue by destination states work in that way only. Sum of revenue. The summing up all the revenue of this IL state. Entire IL state revenue summing up. Sums up. Entire MI state revenue. Entire WI state revenue. Entire OH. Entire IN. Entire IA state. These were the states. Okay, one second. These were the states normally. One second, guys. Thank you. Some Rama have been okay. These were the states normally. Uh, normally WI, MI. These were the states of USA in very short name. Okay. For that, what revenue it is in? If I want to change here, we have gone with mean, max, count, average. Okay, how it works? See, somehow it have done automatically Power BI does sum. See, just sums it out. Then what happens with the, then what about the average, and then what about this average, then what about this mean, max, average, count, then what about this? We can change. See, here it is there with this icon, arrow down icon, arrow. See, observe. One second, one second, one second, one second, one second, one second. Okay, arrow down icon. With this arrow down icon, see here, you can see this kind of icon. Click on this. Minimum, maximum. See, if I go here, minimum revenue of this. See, it was reversed. See, minus 500,000. See, it have gone. See, minimum revenue of this. The thing is, for this highest state, the minimum is like, if I move my cursor onto it, minus 1914 is the minimum revenue of this. What is the least one? Minimum in the sense, what is the least one? See here, 2262 in that way. So if I change this to, again I can change it. Click on this maximum. What is max revenue? 13410 for the WI state. Which state is having the highest max revenue? If you have this kind of question from your manager, if you're having the, which state is having the highest max revenue? 13410 WI state is having the highest max revenue. Highest max revenue. Highest max revenue, which state is having the least in the, among this, which stands last? IA, state IA. Okay, state IA stands last. Okay, fine. After this, I can click this
I can count of this. How many are there total? 669 were there of this. This particular IL is repeated 669. This one 415. This one 333. You can see my cursor. Destination state and count of revenue. This one 250. This one 250. This one 83. This you can see. Count means. I can take average also. See. Average it sums of everything. Average means see. Average means nothing but sum of observations divided by observations average. We know, right? For example, if you have this 220 plus 30 plus 20 by 3, 40, 70 by 3. What is it? Is once again, it's simpler calculation. I'll take if I make this 40, 4, I make this 4, 40, 50, 70, 80. 80 by 4, 20. This will be the average, right? That going into decimal. That's why I'm not gone with that example. Okay. For that, we have to use calculator. That's what this example is good. Worth it. So this average part for entire state, it's calculated for this. How many are there? It takes this. It sums up everything of IA related revenues of this IA revenues of suppose 10 plus 20 plus suppose IA revenues of 1000 plus 2000 plus 5000. It sums up everything and it's count like this three. It's giving average. In that way, for every state, we can see the average revenue of this. See, similar result 4777. Clear with this? Till now, what we've discussed once again. Clear? What we have discussed till now, clear? Any queries? Any queries, guys? What we have gone so far? If any queries, let me know. I'll wait for a few minutes. I'll wait for 1 or 2 minutes. Till that time, I'll switch on my charging to the laptop. Any queries? Any queries? Till now, what we've discussed? Why? Because like if I drag directly in the demo how I've shown, in that way in the class it doesn't work, right? You have to go with like very understandable, in understandable way. Okay, after this, if no queries, I'll move on. Okay, for every state revenue, average revenue you can say with this. Okay, after this, after this, after this, I'll go to the another chart that is in. Till now we've seen stacked column. Right now the same chart which we can see in the horizontal way. Horizontal way. See. If I want to analyze, trip type and total miles. Trip type and total miles. See. Total miles with the trip type. Domestic is having 85,000, which I can see this visual in horizontal. The same visual. See. If I go with this visual, if I change this, if I change this, if I change this to one second, I'll summing up this. So this is the visual, right? Seeing in horizontal, stacked bar chart. bar chart, stacked bar chart, and this is column chart. Okay, combinations are available. Combinations are available. If I use this, say, in place of trip type, if I take destination state, suppose, set and removing trip type and trip type in the legend part, you can see sum of total piles by destination state and trip type. In the horizontal way, you can see the analysis. In horizontal, if I make this to this vertical, this horizontal, okay. If mine, suppose if my manager is asking me to, not from here, it isn't descending to order, it is there, right? This is an arranged in descending to ascending. This particular chart is arranged in ascending. If a manager is asking me to go with the ascending to descending, hey Veera, I want this chart from ascending to descending, so I have to use this. Click this three icons, click this, sort axis, sort ascending. Again I'm showing you. Click this three icons, click this three icons here. You can see three icons, three dots. Dot, dot, dot. Click this three dots. Three dots. Click on it. You can see like this. Legend also, like axis, have gone with axis now. Axis means entire thing. Descending. This descending over here. If I go with sort axis, ascending, ascending to descending. Ascending means we all knows. Ascending means lowest, descending means highest. We know this normally. Lowest to highest. We have gone with ascending to descending here. Again click on this. If I want to sort with legend, what is the legend we have taken here? Legend we have taken here is trip type. Legend we have taken is legend we have gone trip type. Legend means combination. Legend in the sense combination, guys. With this, legend in the sense combination. Remember like this. Legend in the sense combination. It is involving. Again, another new factor is involving. Another new factor is getting involved. Suppose see, if I click on this, see the magic now. If I click again, see, if I click on one, entire thing was in light color. It went to light color. If I click on again on this, again it came back. Wherever you have, wherever your cursor you are placing on that particular top of it, it is highlighted. It is highlighted. Right click. Okay, sorry. Just move your cursor on it. You can see. If I want to get it back, click anywhere. Again, see, go to more options. Go to more options, click on this. If you want to remove. Export data. If you want to export this particular data as an Excel sheet. If you want to export this particular data as an Excel sheet, see, click on export data. You can give name, see, this one, and here file, it is taking a CSV file. I can save this. I'm going here into my file manager where I have downloaded that. See, sum of CNAME, sum of CNAME. See the name while I'm placing my cursor on the top of it. Sum of total miles by destination, state, and trip type. Click on it. See, see. See. So pretty tough given. So it is repeating. See, IL and this is for this is it is. The entire data we have taken into the form of Excel sheet. This is the beauty of Power BI. Okay, I don't want this. Again, go back. Again, go back. I'm going to the another visual. See, here page, page, page. Here I'm giving rename. Here I can rename. See, I can duplicate this. I can rename this. I can hide this. I'm renaming this. Stacked column chart. This one, stacked column chart. This one also. This one with legend. This without legend. Stacked column chart with legend. Chart with legend. This is only just stacked column chart. Just stacked column chart. Page 3. Stacked bar chart. Stacked bar chart. Stacked bar charts. I'm renaming this as a stacked bar chart. I'm going to page 4. Let's now go with the, again I'll take this particular chart, cluster bar chart, cluster column chart I'll go with. After that, cluster bar. First one, cluster column chart. So, origin state in x-axis, origin state in x-axis, shipping cost in y-axis, shipping days in legend. Or else, like in the legend part, I can go with the category ID. It's not local. Trip type. See, here cluster, it is separating. Here the visual is separating. You can see the three combinations, the same visual previously if I've taken for the same visual previously. Here in the one bar itself, in the one bar itself, in the bar chart or column chart, in the one itself it is there. The three combinations will be in one. This is intercom, suppose international, intercom, domestic. Here it is divided. See. International is here, intercom is this bar, domestic is this bar. In cluster chart, the bars were divided. In cluster column chart, here the bars were divided. Bars were divided. But in bar chart and horizontal bar chart and this bar chart and column chart, but in bar and column it isn't same. Bar chart and column chart, it is in same. It is in same. So you can see here, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5, this is 6. Ascending, descending to ascending. You can see the combination of descending to ascending again. To ascending again over here. After this, see here. After this, see. Again, if I want to sort it out, no. Legend, no. The combination, according to the combination, which is more, which is less, also you can. Axis, ascending to descending. Axis, ascending to descending. This is an clustered column chart. Chart with legend. Okay, good. I'm saving this file. Save as. They've shared you any classroom link, guys? Have they shared you any classroom link, guys? First of all, I want to ask you. They've shared you any classroom link? Okay, I'm saving this. My local storage. Okay, and this also. Every day, normally you'll be receiving this. Normally, what we do, I'll show you. Or the producer will be, I'll show you normally. Once again. Once again, I'll stop sharing. I'll show you once again. Why? Because like some personal information. Once again. How we'll show you once again. How we will share once again. One second guys, I'll be sharing my screen. 1 minute. See, normally you'll be having this. Normally in this way we'll be sharing. Okay, here itself we'll be sharing daily. So suppose, so here you can see the coding which we have done in that SQL queries, and also the notes also I'll show you where it is. And also if they're not sharing the classroom means, I'll be normally previous batches I've shared in this message. So notes will be there clearly for you, and queries also will be there for this. Queries also there for this. Suppose if 9th October, suppose 9th October, suppose if this is the thing. Once again guys, here I've explained the cross join of this. I've shared this and a query of this query which we have done in the class. Day to day you'll be having the notes, and day to day the queries, live class thing. This also I've downloaded. The charts itself will be getting this charts. PBX file this is called as in PBX file. There's notes. See, I can open this today's notes today, which I have written in the class. In this way, you'll be getting this all things. Okay.